local take full control of your Istanbul food adventure and agree to try literally anything they put in front of you. No planning, no research, just trust. That's what we did, and it led to one of the wildest food days of our lives. The first dish, let's just say we've never eaten a burger like that before. Then came something that made me seriously hesitate. Let's just say it was chewy, savory, and came from deep inside the lamb. And then dessert. A dessert with an ingredient that absolutely should not be in a dessert. It completely shocked us. But to our surprise, it was actually amazing. And right alongside it, we tasted some of the best sweets of our entire lives. This is what happens when you go off script. When you stop ordering what you recognize and start discovering what the locals actually eat. One of the dishes completely blew our minds, but you have to see it to believe it. This isn't just a food tour, it's an adventure. And by the end of it, you might be rethinking everything you thought you'd eat in Istanbul. So today we are meeting up with one of our local friends who is going to be showing us some hidden gems, top foods that he wants us to try in a not so touristy area. So we're gonna walk over, bring you guys along with us, and I'm excited and kind of nervous to see what he has us try.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. I've always wanted a local tour guide, and we got a friend that's conveniently gonna be that for us today. So he told me he's got some kind of crazy plans up his sleeves. So we're gonna check it out, explore it. This is definitely not where many tourists go, so follow us if you want to find those secret spots.
Two items that our friend is most likely going to show us that we haven't tried yet. One is the wet burger, which I personally am very excited to try. Big time that one, not scary at all, very excited. An absolute must to check off your list when you're in Istanbul. The other one, I really hope he doesn't make us try this one. This one's full of intestines and all the things that I don't really like, but it's sold everywhere and I know it's a local delight. We'll see how it goes. Stay tuned.
My local Turkish cuisine. How are you, man?
Is this the vlog?
Yeah, introduce yourself.
I'm John. Nice to meet you guys again.
He's a local.
I'm kind of local. Not fully local, but kind of local.
He speaks Turkish, so we're considering him a local.
Yeah, that should be enough, I guess, right?
I'm excited. You're gonna show us all around to your favorite spots.
Okay.
The places you go to on a daily basis.
On a daily basis. We'll see how it goes.
All right, perfect. So follow us. He's our dude, following the leader.
It's going to be a fun afternoon with the Johns. Excited for John to show us a little bit of what he knows about Istanbul. It's always fun to travel with friends and get to taste and experience a whole new culture and country together.
Thank you. Perfect. Look at that. All right, here we go. We got the wet burgers. Super excited about it. It is a wet guy. It's like a sloppy Joe, but on the outside, it looks pretty epic. I have to say the patty looks kind of thin, but maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. Extremely hot to touch. Hey, you want to give a bite with me?
Yeah.
We're gonna give it one bite. You know the rules. That is a messy guy. That is a pretty bomb burger. It is so different. It's unlike any other burger that I've ever had in my life. It has almost like a tomato-based sauce on the outside, but mixed with a variety of different like Mediterranean spices. The meat is very, very thin, so you're not going in for that juicy patty, but it is kind of nice being fully drenched in this sauce. Not easy to eat. You definitely need to make sure you have lots of napkins on deck, but it is something that I would recommend that you try, especially if you're out here in Istanbul. I'm gonna give this one a rating of a 9.02. 9.02 for the wet burger. It's something you gotta try if you're in Istanbul. There's no question about that. And it's actually really reasonably priced. The price for it is only 90 Turkish lira, which is this price in dollars. And if you're out here, make sure you try it. I'm excited for you to try it, Quinn.
The legendary wet burger. I'm very excited to try this. We've been wanting to try it for a long time, so I'm super grateful that John brought us here. Before I do, I'm gonna put a pepper on it because you know us, we like it spicy. All right, one bite, everyone else goes. That is so delicious. That is definitely like drunk food. Wet, delicious, tomatoey. Oh my God. The pepper enhanced it for sure. Love it spicy. It gives it a nice little acidity that it does need because I feel like the tomato sauce is kind of like a typical like marinara ravioli sauce. So the pepper brings a lot more to it. Delicious. 9.01. 9.01 is delicious. You gotta come here and try it.
It's a super messy burger. but it is a delicious one. I do highly recommend that you get some of these delicious peppers in there. They make all the difference in the world. There he is, the master chef himself. Champion de Turkey. Kolay guys. The truth is, when I'm trying to find the local spots, I just use Google Maps, look at the stars. This time, he's taking me to some pretty interesting, not so highly rated spots.
I mean, it can be sketchy when it comes to street food, right?
We're gonna check it out. This is the ultimate local review guide, right here.
That uses Google.
That uses Google Maps, not for the reviews, but how to get there. All right, let's go. We're almost there. This will be good. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're doing. All I know is in locals, I trust. That's the truth. I think it's a good thing. Quinn, you're looking at me like I'm crazy. Why? Because I trust people? We've been to a cemetery before. It wasn't really a great romantic experience, but I tried.
You tried?
Yeah, like, hey babe, it's a romantic date.
Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't judge. People have their own stuff, you know?
That's how you know you're a local, when you jaywalk the street. All right, we're gonna try it out. What are we trying?
So we're trying coconut. It's lamb intestines with bunch of spices. And you can see it over there. They have the roll going on right now.
Yes, you heard correctly. Quinn, are you gonna eat this?
I'll have a bite.
Yes!
Okay, then we'll make it spicy so you guys bite it.
We need a very, very spicy
Okay.
one. We'll follow him.
Kind of yarım.
I'm pretty excited about this. It's one of those dishes that I knew I had to try when I came to Istanbul, but in all honesty, I'm a little nervous about it. So I'm grateful that you're here to guide the way because I like lamb. You know, it's the intestines part that gets me.
Clean it good, it might be an issue.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, obviously for like known reasons, if you don't clean intestines well, you might get some issues, but it look clean enough.
All right, we like clean intestines. That's important. Clean enough, okay. And how is it? Like, how do they do it? So they take the intestines and then they put it on a skewer and then they barbecue it?
Yeah, but I think in the middle, they put something called like tail fat, which comes from like the tail end of the lamb, I think. So they basically...
Like the butt?
Yeah, kinda. But like the direct translation is like tail fat. I don't know why they call that. But actually it's like pretty well known thing in Turkey. Like they put it on kebabs, the original kebabs.
So we're gonna have some lamb intestines with tail fat chopped up and then...
The Istanbul version, finely chop it. They put like tomato and all the stuff, which I don't prefer that way.
You like just the meat?
Exactly. It's called kokoreç.
Kokoreç.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I'm pretty excited. We're getting it on a half baguette, so it's like a large sandwich. I didn't want to risk having a whole sandwich to myself, so we're just gonna have a couple bites here, there, give it a review.
You'll be fine. Don't
We'll
worry.
see. This will be fun.
I'm trying it first.
Are you gonna try it?
I mean, I feel like I have to try it. I do have to try it. I am very nervous. I'm not an intestines person or anything like that, but I mean, it looks nice. It smells nice. All right, I'm doing this. Doing this because we're living life out of the box. We're pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone. So John recommended that we just take a bite of one piece, right?
Plain, like without the bread, and just like one bite, just to get the flavor, you know?
This is one piece. I'm gonna have a bite of this one piece, yeah. Should I just eat the whole thing? All right, I'm just gonna go for the whole thing. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for the whole thing. All right, here we go. Not bad. I appreciate the crispiness on the outside. I will say that the texture means a lot. Not my favorite flavor. Not my favorite. But I'm grateful that I tasted it and it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. So I'm gonna have this as a chaser. I mean, this isn't my favorite thing. I would give this, I'm gonna rate it a 3.5. It's not my favorite. It's just not my thing, but I'm grateful that my friend pushed me out of my comfort zone to actually try it, and I'm gonna have a pepper to chase it all down. Here we go, cheers.
This looks pretty crazy. I'm pretty excited about this. I'm gonna go for a bite. I'm just gonna go for it. One bite, everyone knows the rules. I'm gonna try the booty butt. There's a big chunk of meat and I need to give it a go. I'm pretty nervous, but it's okay. We got this. Together we stand. One bite, everyone knows the rules. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah. It's got like a really nice burnt exterior, which I do like that a lot. But then when you get into it, it gets quite soft meat, like a little bit gutty. But when you finish it off at the end, It almost tastes like almost like a zinc flavor in your mouth. It is a lot to digest. Like you're comprehending a lot of things simultaneously. Really, really grateful that it does have a lot of spices on it. And I do think the bread helps alleviate some of those stronger flavors that are in the meat. Honestly, I would order this again. And I will recommend this to a lot of people. I personally like it more than the wet burger. I'm gonna give this a 9.17. 9.17 for the sandwich. It's pretty good. I think, I'm surprised. I think it's unlike anything I've ever had. It's very exotic, to say the least. It's a nice sandwich. If you're out here, you gotta try it. Just because it sounds scary doesn't necessarily mean it is. You gotta tell us, like, actually, how good is it? Because you're the expert on it.
It could have been a lot worse. 7.8 because I had better ones. This is like manageable. Like I would take my friends. Like if they have to try it, I would take it. Yeah.
Quinn, you got to do your bite now.
All right, got to try the actual sandwich itself. The bread looks really fresh and delicious as well, and lots of different spices on here. So let's try it. That's actually really nice. With the bread, the sandwich, that was a little bit too harsh on just the meat. The whole meal itself is actually really nice. I like the spices, the crisp of the bread. It actually comes together really nicely. I probably wouldn't order this again for myself, but it's one of those things where it surprises me how much I actually do like it. So I'm grateful for that. I'd give this a 6.87. 6.87. It's a big upgrade from 3.5. Yes, I agree. But it's really good. It's nice and warm and fresh. And I do love, like, the thing that I like the most is the crispiness of the meat on the outside. That texture is actually really nice. And with some hot and spicy peppers, it's a delight.
Man, that intestine sandwich, no joke. It was honestly quite an awakening for my palate. It was good though. I actually highly recommend it. It tasted more like lamb than it did intestines, which is great news, but it definitely has a little kick to it. So just be prepared, but do try it when you get out here. The price of that sandwich was 250 Turkish lira, which is actually kind of pricey, but we split it, the three of us. I guess it may be considered something that's a little bit more of a fancier dish. It was wild. Oh, I'm burping intestines right now as we speak. All right, we are gonna try some Turkish desserts. This will be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. We are trying some yummy desserts. I'm pretty excited about it. Are you excited?
I'm so excited. Cannot wait.
The dessert has been ordered. We are going to take a seat and enjoy. We are going to try some Turkish dessert. We are trying kazandibi, which is a milky dessert, which translates to burnt bottom of the pan, hence why it's brown. A little jello-like, but it looks good. It was highly recommended from our local friend. So we are going to give it a go. I'll go first. Looks kind of jelly. Super sticky. Looks like a marshmallow of stickiness. But I'm excited. This is definitely not something I've ever tried before. One bite. Wow. Whoa. This is a radical experience. Flavor-wise is excellent. It honestly tastes like a little bit like caramel. Wild texture. The texture is the weirdest part of it. It's got the exterior of almost like a jelly, like it's got a nice little jiggle to it, but the interior is like super thick glue. We're talking chewy, sticks to your tongue. You throw this against the wall, it's sticking to it. I guarantee you that. It's pretty good though. Would I order it again? Yeah, I definitely would. I'm gonna give this a 9.12 for the dessert. Not really a dessert kind of guy, but this one's pretty good. Like, it surprised me. It's not like a cake. It's not like a pudding. It's in its own category. It's a jelly roll, baby. And I like it. It's a sticky jelly roll.
I'm very excited to try this. I, too, am not a very big dessert person, but I have to say, being here in Istanbul and looking at all the desserts, I've been dying to try them. This is our first dessert here in Istanbul. Yeah, it does look really good. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my God, that's really good.
Right?
Oh, that's gonna be so good with tea. It's got actually a pretty complex texture. Flavoring's not too complex. The flavoring is very creamy and delicious, actually. Very milky, but the texture of it is really nice. I love it. It's chewy, soft, creamy. It's delicious. I'm gonna give this a 9.35, actually, as a dessert. And I'm not a dessert girl, but I really like this. I can't wait to try this with my tea. All right, let's try a baklava as well.
This is your first time having baklava in Turkey.
Yeah, first. How is that possible? We've been here for like a month. That's kind of crazy, right? That's like kind of unacceptable. So we've got a pistachio baklava and we've got a walnut baklava. I'm very excited to try it. We're gonna start with the pistachio one. Both of them are very traditional. So we're just gonna go with the one that's green because it looks really nice. One bite. Oh my God.
That juice.
Whoa.
That looks super good.
Oh my god, that's unbelievable.
Really?
I've never had baklava like that. I've had baklava before. That's on another level. It's really good. It's like bursting with like, is it sugar? Is it honey? I don't know. It's so good. The texture of this is chewy. Like this is delicious. Chewy but light. Oh my gosh. I just gave that a 9.35. What am I gonna give this? This is a 9.4. This is amazing. I've never really had a dessert like that. Last but not least, the walnut one. The walnut one actually looks really good. This one looks like it's way more up my alley. I love pistachio, but I don't know. This one looks really nice and caramelized and walnutty, and it just looks really delicious. It's a little bit thicker. So let's try it. That's really good. The walnut flavor is delicious. It's strong. It's got that woody walnut-y taste, which is really nice. I think I might like the pistachio one a little bit more, which I did not expect. I would give this a 9.37. I like baklava. Who would have thought? I mean, I certainly didn't think that I liked baklava, but that's special. That was on another level. That was delicious. Thank you for having us try this.
Baklava in Turkey. Dude, my wife, the way she described it made me drool. I'm not gonna lie. This looks excellent. Nice crispy on the edges, but super soaking wet and sticky. And these pistachios, they're calling my name. We'll buy it. Wow. Wow. I don't know the last time I had baklava. Wow. Buttery goodness. Whoa, that is so good. This is one of those dangerous things though. Like, you can't get addicted to this because this will kick your heart's booty. It is so good though. Excellent. I'm gonna give that definitely 9.27 for the pistachio. Not too easy to taste the pistachio in all honesty because there's so many other flavors from the bread, the sugar. There's a lot of sugar in there. You get a little bit of nuts. So I am excited for the walnut one. As my wife mentioned, there's perhaps a little bit more nutty flavor in there. So one lovely bite. Man, they're wet. These are wet fellas. That's good though. Definitely more walnut flavor. It's a tough one. I thought for sure I was gonna like the walnut one more, but I will say that the pistachio one was better. I'm gonna go 9.12 for the walnut baklava. Only thing it's missing is some nice ice cream. If you have ice cream with baklava, I think you're in heaven. That was excellent. Milk dessert. Radical one. Never had anything like that. Overall, what an excellent experience. Thank you so much, Joe, for taking us here. We appreciate it. So we have a hunch that there was some chicken in the milky dessert. We're about to get it confirmed, but that would be weird. That would shock me, that's for sure.
They do have chicken in the milky dessert in Kazandı. Yes.
So crazy. So is it a dessert or?
Yeah, it is. Is it definitely a dessert?
It's like a pudding cake with chicken in it.
Huh?
Pretty interesting. I mean, we gave it a pretty damn high score. If you didn't tell us there's chicken in it, we would never know. That's a shock, but it's actually pretty good. Bottom of the pot, milk chicken. I don't know, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
That concludes our food tour here in Istanbul with our dear friend John. Thank you, John, so much for coming along with us and showing us all of the great eats and places to eat here around Istanbul.
I think we did a pretty good job, like a good cultural experience that you wouldn't get without any local. It's not touristic at all.
No, I totally agree, and I'm so grateful for you to give us that experience, my friend. You got to try all of the stuff that we tried. We'll have all the links in the description and all of that fun stuff.
Appreciate you all. Good times, full tummies. Have a good evening. Talk to you tomorrow.
See you later.